Thank you, Mr. Chair, and it's an honor to serve with you.
Honor to serve with you, sir.
I rise in opposition of this bill. And it's not that I don't want to see coroners have a higher level of education. I mean, as the bill clearly says, for a county of 150,000 or greater, they either be a certified death investigator or medical legal death investigator or forensic pathologist. What I don't like is this bill creates two different Colorados. What I just read was for counties of over 150,000. But if you're under 150,000, you'd be exempt. So I represent two counties. One is Mesa County, closer to 170,000, so they would fall under the 150,000 threshold. The other is Delta County, which is 30,000 people. They obviously would fall under, let's call it the exemption. Two counties next door to each other, two different standards in law. And yet, across the board, we have the Office of County Coroner that we should be accepting and expecting the same standards for. We shouldn't be saying we want a higher level of education because you're a big county in Colorado, and then at the same time telling rural counties that your coroners can have a lower level of education. That is, well, quite frankly, that's quite insulting to rural Colorado, to say that we're not smart enough, we're not good enough, we don't have the same quality of people. But by the same token, a coroner is also the only county official that can arrest the county sheriff. So this person possesses a large amount of power outside of just death investigations. And oftentimes, those get delegated out. Certainly in larger counties, you don't actually have the county coroner doing the death investigation work. That actually could be someone else in the office. So it greatly limits the pool of people who would be able to run for the Office of County Coroner within these offices. For example, in Mesa County, that would be one person. Well, right now, there's still term limits for the county coroner, which means that we're on a path of our county coroner will be termed out, and yet he's the only one that possesses the credentials that are required for a county of over 150,000. So after him, do we just cross our fingers and say, we hope that the next person after term limits kicks in will meet these qualifications? Because we also still have residency requirements. We still have that you have to have lived in the county for over a year prior to the election. So there's many problems that starts to kick in that are not just tied to the education level that we're expecting of our county coroners, which is why it was a real shame that the amendment that was offered earlier was not accepted. Because being able to have the ability to become licensed or certified according to the American Medical Board of Death Investigators or the American Board of Pathology be allowed, rather than having this gateway before you can even run for the job. Even looking at other county offices, did you know that the county sheriff has 1 year to become post-certified after winning the county sheriff's election? So anyone could run for county sheriff, but yet the sheriff has 1 year to become post-certified. That should be also the same for county coroners. We ought to at least have time for anyone to run and then go ahead and become certified. And if they're not going to become certified, then we'll just have another election. We'll bring someone else in. We already do it for sheriffs. Why not for coroners? I would urge a no vote unless amended. Thank you.